Hi, this is Al, and in this edition of Summit Racing Quick Flicks, I'm going to show you how to properly plastidip your wheels. So every once in a while we get a question on how to properly plastidip your wheels, or why you may even want to plastidip your wheels. Well, when you have a Jeep JK like this one here, and you're trying to figure out if you want to go with the gloss wheels or the matte black wheels, and you just don't know which ones you want to go with, plastidip is an easy and inexpensive way to try out the different colors of wheel combinations on your vehicle without the major expense of wheels and tires. Now, before we get started, there's a few things that you're going to need. You are going to need some plastidip, some tape. I recommend a garbage bag so that way you can properly tape off and cover your tires and you don't have to remove the tires from the rim. Also, you're going to need some sort of soapy water and cleaner to properly clean your wheels. And then you are going to want to make sure that you have a jack and jack stands to go ahead and remove the wheel from your vehicle. Let's get started. So the first step into properly plastidipping your wheels is to make sure your wheels are nice and clean. So we've already gone through, we've used a non-abrasive cleaner and we've cleaned the entire wheel. Even got in here because we are going to be applying plastidip in the windows here. You don't have to worry too much about the tire. You do want to get a little bit of the edge of the tire so that way your tape properly sticks to the tire. But out here, there's a little dirt. We're not too worried about that because we're actually going to cover this entire thing with a plastic bag once we've finished taping off around the outside. So that way we don't actually get plastidip on our tire here. So I have a little bit of painter's masking tape, and I'll leave a link to the painter's tape that we sell at Summit Racing in the description below. And I've gone ahead and broke it into several little pieces because it's just easier to go around a circle that way. And I'm just going to go ahead and try to stick it just behind the rim there. And I'm going to work my way around slowly. And really, you want to take your time at masking. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to take our time here and stick the tape. Make sure it's sticking so that way we're not getting plastidip on our wheel. So after we finished going around the edge of the wheel and taping everything off, I went ahead, grabbed a plastic trash bag, ripped it in half, and went and taped the trash bag over the tire. That way we don't get any plastidip on our tire. Another thing that you're going to want to make sure you do is tape off your valve stem. You don't want the plastidip gumming up your valve stem. Now, like we've said before, you can do this on your vehicle. One really important thing to remember to do is to make sure you go ahead and you put that trash bag around the entire tire as well as around your brake calipers, because you do not want to get plastidip on your brake calipers. It can really gum things up for you. So now what we're going to do is we're going to give this one final wipe with a paper towel and clean cloth, and then we're going to go ahead and start spraying some coats of plastidip. Like I said, we are going to give this wheel one last wipe to make sure that there's nothing sticking to it. And then after you shake the can for a full minute, you're going to start spraying 6 to 10 inches away. Now if things start to bead up on your wheel, go ahead and pull the can farther away. You really want to just give it light sprays and coat the entire wheel first, and then you can go make sure that you're coating everything evenly. Now, as you can see here, we do have some windows, so we want to make sure that we get back in behind because we want to coat everything. So after we sprayed on the first coat, we've gone ahead, given this about 15 minutes to go ahead, tack up. Now remember, with the first coat, you don't have to be overly thorough. You're really just trying to lay down a nice base. There are some spots that I've missed, and so that's what the second, third, and fourth coat is going to be for, is to go over everything to make sure everything's well covered. So after giving this 15 minutes, like I said, to go ahead, tack up, shake up your can for another minute again, and we're gonna go ahead and give it a spray. Now, if at any time during the process your can starts to clog up, go ahead, tip your can over and spray it out for about 10 to 15 seconds. It's gonna clear itself out. And then you can go ahead and we can start to give this our second coat. Again, you wanna remember, stay about 6 to 10 inches away from your wheel. And nice and even strokes. If things start to beat up, go ahead and pull the can back and you should be good to go. So we've gone ahead and applied several coats of plastidip to our wheel, and now we're ready for a big reveal. So we're gonna go ahead, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a knife and I'm gonna go ahead and go around the edge, and I'm using the back edge of this knife so that way we obviously don't poke a hole into our tire. But I really just want to make sure that the plastidip is not adhering to our tape. Just quickly go around the edge, and then we can carefully start to peel the tape. Now, much like with other projects that you've done with painter's tape, if you peel away from your paint, it's gonna work out a little bit better for you. And as you can see, our wheel has a nice black finish to it from what we started as a silver finish. So instead of making a major investment of a set of black rims like these, you can go ahead, plastidip your wheels, give it a try, see how it looks, and then go ahead and make the commitment towards wheels and tires that fit your ride. If you have any other questions about plastidip or customizing your vehicle, please feel free to leave a question in the comments section below. Remember to hit subscribe to stay up to date on our latest Quick Fix videos, and be sure to watch some of our other videos. Thanks for watching.